the den. I think he raised about 20,000 or somewhere like that, or 25. What's the situation at the moment, Chris?
Well, the trust update yesterday was 108,000. I've spoken to our chairman on my way to work this morning, telling him that there's a chance I might be on today. He tells me that we've now surpassed 110,000.
Yeah.
And we've now got 12 days to raise about £85,000 now.
So that's really close to the wire, actually, because it has been about 6,000 to 7,000 a day, hasn't it? Which means that it's too close to call.
Well, I think where a deadline would approach, I think there may be a bit more urgency in people as they put out an update next week and say, we still need 20 grand. People who are on the fence might just say, okay, and I'll put it in just so we can get over the mark. You know what I mean? And
this is a chance for the fans to own the club. Why is there a split in terms of what the fans want? Some think that's the best way forward, to some others not.
I think some of them haven't got a whole lot of confidence in our current trust board because they've been pretty dormant over the last couple of years. But then when you've got a lottery winner chairman, I suppose there's not a great need for supporters trust to intervene with anything.
Yeah.
So I think a few people have been on the fence about the people more than the prospect of fans' ownership.
Yeah.
But for me, I mean, did you want to gamble our future on someone that may come in and bleed the club dry and send us back into oblivion like we were in 1989? Or do you want the fans who actually care about the well-being of the club to be in charge?
Yeah, and
it's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, and you're at a stage now. I just think, I suppose the history of fan-owned clubs, and you don't really trade in yesterday. I'll tell you something that somebody said, a guest that we had in the show, a wonderful man who when he went blind in his early 20s, or it was late teens, early 20s, spent his words, not mine. He says, I spent 20 years being a victim, and then he said, then I realised I'm not going to let this get in the way. He then piloted, first ever solo pilot of a flight, which between him and his brother, flights and boats, unmanned, as a blind captain.
Under the sea?
Went around the world in 80 times of transport, done every ultra marathon, and he says the only enemy of yesterday and the only enemy of today is yesterday and tomorrow. And that's really stuck with me at a really, really interesting point. So I suppose whether they've been dormant in the past, whether you're faithful in the future, probably today is the most important thing, and what's right for the club today and what you can put in there. Sounds like you've done very well to get up to 110. Good luck with the last bet, and please do let us know close to deadline, yeah?
Yeah, I certainly will.
Thank you, pal.
Cheers,
Thank you very much.
mate.
There you go, Chris. Updating us what's happening with Newport County. Still room to phone in. The Wicks phone in if you'd like. Chance to win £100 a